Hey everybody, I'm live. I wanted to be able to talk a little bit about what I've been hearing going around nonprofit and faith-based and other charities that are going to be affected by the Amazon closure of Amazon Smile. If you're new to me, welcome. If you're a returning visitor to my videos, welcome back. I am Lace Watkins, Chief Bottle Washer of the Lace on Race Center for Racial Equity, and this is, wait for it, Money Mondays, where we talk about all things money in the social justice, racial justice, and nonprofit spaces. This is important. Here's the thing. Amazon Smile over the last 10 years has funneled quite a bit of money into what they consider to be qualified nonprofits. Put a pin in that. About $17 billion, if you believe their numbers. I'm not entirely sure that I do, but let's just go with that number. Most of the money, as should be no surprise to any of you, just like when you're talking about Giving Tuesday with Facebook, most of that went to big players. For example, a big player got $15 million over the course of these 10 years. The average payout, however, is about $240 for each nonprofit. Now, we can talk about this in the same way that we talk about Facebook itself. When they talk about qualified nonprofits, when they set what feels like a lot of money to an average layperson, but in terms of companies and entities that make billions and billions of dollars in profit, it's more like a dust speck. Here's why I'm not that upset about Amazon Smile being terminated. For most nonprofits, it was, if it was any effect at all, negligible. Like I said, the average yearly payout was less than $300. But here's the thing, and it's something I've said for years and years. Most of the cutting edge work that you see in the social justice field in general and racial justice in particular are done by outliers, by anomalies, by people who either can't or won't. That's crucial. That either can't or won't play the games and jump through the hoops to become a registered nonprofit. And let's not forget that 501c3 is an IRS designation. It is not a business model. It is not a proxy for legitimacy, which is how larger corporations, when they do their donations, like to think of it. I have seen Amazon tout Amazon Smile a lot, talking about the millions of dollars it pours out each year. But basically what they are is a bundler. They're not doing a dollar for dollar match, just like Facebook didn't do a dollar for dollar match for Giving Tuesday. They set a strict cap of $10 million, but they let you think that they were going to match it if your charity was one of the chosen ones. And this is why I think that doing this or stopping this program, while it is going to have a deleterious effect on select nonprofits, and including some small ones. In an article that I read in the New York Times, there is a cat rescue in Massachusetts who was getting about $1,000 over the last 5 years, but $1,000 pays for a lot of cat food, and that's money that they aren't getting anymore. That's worth looking at. But I have to think about it. And by the way, let's talk about the payout for a moment. The payout is 1/2 of 1%. So if I made a $100 purchase at Amazon, I'm not getting $10 back. That's 10%. I'm not getting $1 back, or to the charity. That's 1%. The charity that I chose, and you can only choose one, the charity that I chose will get 50 cents for my $100 purchase. Now, again, that's not nothing, and they wouldn't have gotten it at all if I had not been registered in the Amazon program. Another thing, though, is that in order to participate in Amazon Smile, you had to be Amazon Prime, which nowadays is $139 a year. It could be argued that perhaps you could just give $139 to a organization or an individual doing good work, registered nonprofit 501c3 or not. Well, that's it for now. Again, I'm not that upset. We can talk about, and if you want to have this conversation in the comments, I am happy to have it with you. We can talk about ways of affirming nonprofits, organizations, and individuals without necessarily playing what turns out to be a toxic game, period. We will never tear down the master's house whilst using the master's tools and these somewhat disingenuous ways of getting you to pay more so that you can indirectly give something is worth a conversation. Yes, I think Americans want and need mechanisms with which to live out their values. One way to do that is to not rely on Facebook or Amazon to do it for you. Do it yourself. Blessings, more on Money Mondays. If you like this content, click like or subscribe. I have to say this stuff now. I should say it every video. If you are on any other platform, and share. The work of the Laysan Ray Center for Racial Equity is only possible because of your money. It's your money that keeps us going. It's Money Mondays. I can be blunt. You will see some links below that you can click through to if you would like to support our efforts. By the way, we're not on Amazon Smile. Blessings to you.